When was the last time you carried cash in your wallet? Let alone the last time you paid for something other than with the tap of your card or your phone. Advances in technologies are seeing cash fast lose its appeal as more and more businesses choose to refuse the tender. So what would a fully cashless society look like, and what do Kiwis think? Stats show that just over 30% of Kiwis haven't used cash at all over a period of 7 days this past quarter, with 77% paying for everyday items by debit or EFTPOS card. Do you ever carry cash nowadays?
No, never.
Oh, honestly, not too much. Not too much, yeah. Only card and Apple Pay, yeah.
Hardly.
Yes, I actually have some in my bag.
Almost forget how to use a cash machine.
Yes, I do use cash.
When was the last time you used cash, do you think, roughly, to buy something?
I reckon maybe 6 months ago.
Like probably 3 or 4 months ago at least, if not longer.
Going out with my friend Rosie when she had paid for something online, and then I gave her the cash.
This morning, actually, I bought a coffee.
Over time, we've increasingly gone more digital. It is a more convenient way for a lot of people, particularly as we're all using our phones more these days. That has seen cash use continue to decline.
This cafe in Auckland went cash-free during the pandemic and hasn't looked back.
Removing the cash aspects was great for security, great not to have that temptation in front of staff. Also saving on wages, not having our staff have to cash up at the end of every day.
Very few customers are taking issue with the digital move, despite some confusion around the legality of refusing cash.
If you kind of say that we're cashless and people react in a bad way, so to speak, it's more just about, hey, it's all right, I've got my EFTPOS.
It is up to individual businesses to decide whether they will accept cash or not. There's no legislated cash acceptance rules in New Zealand. The only situation where a business does have to be willing to take cash is where it's in payment of a debt.
New Zealand's monetary system could be forced to eventually change to accommodate the growing digital trend. The Reserve Bank's currently investigating a digital currency which could be used alongside cash rather than replacing it.
Just as many people have a private bank account with a retail bank, you would increasingly be able to get a bank account with the central bank and then move payments through that way.
But a cashless society has its challenges. Privacy and digital exclusion, key concerns.
We've got less banks in communities now, so even people's ability to access cash has changed, and for some people that's a lot harder now. And there are still people out there that cash is very much what they rely on.
One of the challenges we've still got when it comes to if we're using cash or other money is making sure that we're all on a sort of level playing field. You've got some organisations, some businesses, some households, they're streaks ahead. They're using all the latest technology, but not everyone is there yet. And we really do, in an economy, have to make sure that everyone can participate.
Then there's transaction surcharges, the 2 to 3% tacked onto the bill for tap-and-go purchases, a cost that's having to be factored in.
The fees are a lot. I guess over the 3 businesses, they're equivalent to a wage. It is about $50,000 a year. So for us, it's a lot of money, but again, holistically, we've gone fully digital. So that in conjunction with the cashless is super efficient for our business. Either, someone is still paying for it. We've just chosen to incorporate that cost into our pricing.
While some economists are predicting the country will eventually go fully digital, others say cash will always have a place.
I don't think we're ever going to go fully cashless, but as we look at that convenience, as we look at people who are increasingly living their lives digitally, as more of our information starts to go into that digital area, it does seem a more convenient and often easier to track area for the way that New Zealanders will increasingly use their money.
Whether cash will stay king is up for debate as the way we pay continues to evolve. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.